I want to talk to you today about how to boost your hot chocolate revenue this year for the fall, winter, and early spring. Let's get into it. This is Mike, the Caesar of concessions. All right, all right. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So, hot chocolate is our most popular product out of the course of a year, out of 365 days. I don't know if it's because the fall and winter and early spring. I don't know if it's because people buy multiple of them at a time. I don't know what it is or the combination thereof. But hot chocolate is our #1 seller out of the hundreds of products we sell throughout the course of a year. I want to talk to you about some strategies on how to bring in more revenue with your hot chocolate. Some of my most popular hot chocolate flavors that we sell, and some other tips and tidbits to help you bring in that revenue. So with that being said, hot chocolate has insane margins. The profit margin is through the roof, guys. It's incredible. It's one of our best as far as margins go. Now, a couple different ways you can do this hot chocolate. We've done it a myriad of different ways. We do our own recipe a lot of times, and I got a video on that. If you just look on my channel, I got some great hot chocolate recipes that I've shared, and the measurements and all that. But we've also done many times Swiss Miss as well, and it really depends upon how much labor I have as far as people available to work, how big the event's going to be, how fast I need to get product out, etc., depending upon whether I use my homemade mix or Swiss Miss. Now, there are some things you can do with Swiss Miss to make it almost as good as your homemade mix, and we'll get into that. Now, as far as using your own mix, guys, you can get so creative. For instance, for like our double chocolate, you know, we'll use chocolate coffee creamer with it, with my homemade mix to give it that extra boost of chocolate. Then we will do whipped cream on the top, and then we will drizzle milk chocolate down the sides, for instance, right? How fancy you want to get. Now, sometimes you can just use Swiss Miss and traditional coffee creamer, and I'll get into that here in just a minute, and really thicken it up and stuff. And then you can do whipped cream and drizzle whatever you want on it. That's one way to do it. The profit margins are better with Swiss Miss than they are with your own mix, but your own mix does taste better. It is richer, and there are some really awesome benefits to using your own mix, and I'll get into that. So, we used to serve exclusively 12 and 16 ounces. Sorry about the cicadas, they're super loud. Hopefully it doesn't annoy you. But in the last couple, 3 years, we've gone strictly with 16 ounce only. We've eliminated the 12 ounce. We find it better just to go with one size. I mean, we can charge more for the 16 versus 12. The amount of mix we have to use versus 16 and 12 ounce is like negligible. So it just makes sense from a financial standpoint, from being a business owner, that we go with the 16. We eliminated the 12 and go with the 16 ounce styrofoam that we get from Sam's Club. Okay, I have my notes here, so I may look down from time to time. There's also many other benefits to selling your own mix, but first I have a membership group. We have a workshop coming up this Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, in the Discord server. If you want to be a member, it's only $2 a month. We do workshops twice a month. You also get exclusive videos from me that I don't share with the public, all for $2 a month. Are you kidding me? Membership group is almost up to 200 people. Click the join button in the description and you're in. Okay, so serving your own mix, why it's so awesome? Well, #1 is the flavor profile. You're not going to get it with Swiss Miss, and it is yours, right? It is your proprietary mix, depending upon how you want to do it. You can use my mix and put your own twist and wrinkle in it, whatever. But we also sell the mix separately. So when they taste our hot chocolate, they're like, man, this is incredible. Like, what kind is it? We make our own mix. We can sell it to you. And they buy the mix with it. Guys, it's incredible. And just sell the dry powder mix to them in addition to their hot chocolate. It's just a great way to make additional revenue. Another thing that we do, and I've talked about this before, is our famous chocolate spoons. Guys, we sell so many chocolate spoons. You can sell this with your own mix, but this just, or with the Swiss Miss, whatever. And it's just a great way to bring in additional revenue. What you do is you just get a plastic spoon, you dip it in melted milk chocolate, and then we drizzle, you know, things on top of it, or crushed peppermint when we do our peppermint hot chocolate, whatever, right? Make the spoon equivalent to whatever flavor you're selling of hot chocolate. Our chocolate spoons, now we sell them for $2. We can't keep them in stock. We sell out every time we do our chocolate spoons with our hot chocolate. Now, hot chocolate, why we sell so much of it is because, one, people buy multiples, like 4 or 5. They hold it in their hands when it's cold outside. It keeps them warm. You can sell it in the fall. You can sell, what we love to do is do our homemade mix at indoor events in the winter. Incredible. It sells so well. And like I said, we sell multiples. And then in the early spring, before the heat kicks up, we sell now. Now is a great time to start working on your hot chocolate mix before the fall season gets here. Start now. Now, I'm going to talk about our best-selling flavors for all of you who've watched it to the end, and a couple tricks I use to make our best-selling flavors. First, my channel is sponsored by the one and only kettlecornmachine.com. They have the best lemonade and kettle corn equipment in the market. Check them out, kettlecornmachine.com. Here's our secret to our mix. Not only, okay, we use this, I'm going to show you here, with either Swiss Miss or homemade mix. And this is how we change the flavor profile of the mix. Here's one. This is our double chocolate. We add coffee creamer to either Swiss Miss or our own mix, and that becomes our double chocolate, hot chocolate. And that's our #1 seller by far. This, I'm telling you, don't cheap out. Get the coffee, get the, what is the Coffee Mate? Get the Coffee Mate. It's so rich and it works really well. Our second most popular flavor, which actually I don't have the creamer here with me unfortunately, is peppermint. And again, it's made by Coffee Mate, and it's peppermint, and you can do peppermint hot chocolate. Guys, that's our #2 seller. We sell a ton of them. And then when we do our chocolate spoons, we crush up star mint, you know, and we sprinkle them, the dust and stuff, on the chocolate spoons, in addition to putting them on top of the whipped cream. So the peppermint hot chocolate not only has the peppermint coffee creamer in it, we have the star mints busted up on top of the whipped cream. And then when they buy the chocolate spoon, we have a little bit of star mints put on that. So well. Peppermint hot chocolate is our #2. And I do have the creamer for our third one. Italian sweet cream, here it is. The Italian sweet cream is our third most popular flavor. And you can add these to your own mix or Swiss Miss and really bump it up. Now, if you just want to do standard hot chocolate with, say, Swiss Miss, just buy regular plain coffee creamer. Okay, guys? And then you add that to your mix or your traditional mix. It really gives it a deep body. It smooths it out. Highly recommend adding coffee creamer to your hot chocolate mix to bump them up to a whole nother level that you may have not even ever thought about. I hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, the Caesar of Concessions.